I'm gonna try not talk too much in the beginning of this video and just do the install, get it over with, and then at the very like middle or end of this video, I'll try to start explaining why I did this, what made me do this, what's going on with my coilovers right now, what coilovers I installed, what camber arms, what wheels, the specs, everything will be in the description. I just want to start this install already. We're at Mike's house right now. We're about to install the BC Racing coilovers. We're probably just gonna do back tonight, or maybe just one wheel because we're tired as hell. We just came back from Connecticut, and these are my wheels right here. Just gonna put them on, and then I'll show you guys how the car is sitting back at the house. So we're just gonna do one wheel right now, probably give you guys a couple shots there, and that's really it. I'm gonna be running BC Racing coilovers and these ESR replica wheels. I'll tell you guys more about why I picked these wheels and why I changed up my whole build plan. But anyways, let's get right into it. Okay, this is a couple hours later. We got the Megan Racing camber arms installed, the BC Racing coilovers in the back installed. We just need to finish this tightening up the bottom and stuff. The front, we ran into a little bit of a hiccup because this part right here with the end link and this part right here are both the same for both sides. So I think BC may have sent me a wrong side. Not too sure yet, but we're exhausted now and we're pretty much done for whatever it was for today. My arms are black as hell, but tomorrow we shall continue. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is now day 2. I just woke up late. We're back where we just were. Remember, Megan camber arms are installed. So are the rear BCs. We still need to lock this nut right here and here. We gotta lock the strut in place. The front, we have a little hiccup, like I said earlier. We still have to do the other side, but as of right now, once we get the BCs installed, we can finally put the wheels on and adjust camber and lower the car and see where we're at. We'll dial it in later, I guess. I just want to quickly get this video out because it is Thursday as of right now, and the video should be up by 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So I want to be quick, but the drop from the BCs might be a lot, so I don't even know how I'm gonna get up my driveway, but that's a whole other issue. But these BCs are very interesting because this is supposed to be like how this is right here. It's supposed to be like opposite, because on the Bilsteins it's like this, and on the BCs it's like this, which is very weird. So Mike was just confused as to why it's like that. It's a really weird design, but once again, you guys know what's going on here. I'm downgrading suspension if you really think about it, because these Bilsteins ran me about $2,000 and they're B16s, and obviously it's Bilstein, so obviously it's already better than BC. But you know, I didn't get what I wanted, and I do want to try something different with the F30 because everybody does the same thing. You know, they run 19-inch wheels, they run 1-piece wheels or even 3-piece wheels. They always run a 9.5 in the back with a 35 offset, and it always runs flush with the fenders. I barely see anybody running like really aggressive camber and wheels and offsets and stuff. So that's why I wanted to do this, to make it interesting and make it easier for others, and you guys can ask me questions and stuff too. But let me stop talking because I really know you guys hate it when I talk a lot, but you guys just want to see how the car looks. So the next clip of this should be us lowering the car. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, we're back at the house now. The car is pretty much done. I just need to go get it alignment right now. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing my face. You just want to see the job already, but it took forever and the car's still not done, and I'm really exhausted, but I'm about to go get the alignment done right now. Just want to give you guys a quick peek how it's sitting. Looks really sick, super low at the moment. The camber is dialed in pretty badly right now, so we got to go get it aligned really nicely. But you can see the camber on camera. For some reason it doesn't show, but in person it just looks really aggressive. Oh look, there's a cat just knocked out right by my car. Fantastic. But yeah, I need to go get this aligned, but I really want you guys to see it. The back is pretty low. I want him to increase the height and add spacers. I have the 12.5 millimeter spacers that I used to have in the front. We put them in the back and it was poking out way too far and it was touching the fender. So I wanted him to increase the height, but this guy's saying he wants 25 a corner to increase height. 25 a corner. So that means if I want him to touch the back, that means that side and this wheel and this wheel. That obviously means one, but obviously whatever you do to this side, you have to do that side. So $50 for the back pair, $50 for the front. That's way too much. I guess I'll just deal with this. I want this to poke out more as well. I was gonna buy spacers from that shop, but I don't know, they seem too expensive, so I guess I'll just deal with this for now. But this is gonna get a little bit lower, actually a lot lower, because I don't want that gap, and I want that to go up a little bit because I don't like tuck at all. I'm not somebody who likes to tuck. I want this to be out and cambered in. We'll see what happens, but this is really it so far. I'm not gonna end the video here. I'm gonna actually go get the alignment done, and when the alignment is done, then I'll add that clip when I come back home and show you guys the final, maybe hopefully the final thing. But it's driving fine. It's really It's really shitty compared to the Bilsteins, obviously, because you're talking about $2,000 coilovers versus, you know, $1,000 coilovers. So obviously, you're gonna feel a difference. The Bilsteins are pretty much the best way to explain them. They were OEM coilovers. They were literally something that would come from the factory on an M3, and now it's like, oh, you got some aftermarket coilovers now. So, it is a downgrade, but at this point, I really don't care. This car is really not my daily anymore. The E30 is driven by me every single day, so I do drive this once in a while, and I do need this car to look sick. So I feel like these wheels look fantastic. They look a little bit more ghetto than I thought they would. Than I thought they were gonna look, but it's all good, no biggie. I still think it looks sick. At night, it looks ridiculous. During the day, it still looks ridiculous. When the car's rolling, it looks sick. But yeah, let me go get this alignment done. I'll catch you guys in a sec. Don't ask me how I got up my driveway. Okay, I'm back from the alignment shop. My car is too low. Let me just stop talking. Just look at this. My God. So I guess on camera it doesn't show, or it does, I'm not sure. We added the 12.5mm spacer in the back and added as much camber as possible. And yeah, that's the camber we are running right now. I'm literally so close to rubbing. I want to get a fender roll before it's too late. The front is sitting nice and low now, like, oh my God. This is what I wanted from the Bilstein, exactly this low. Clearance by the lip, it could be worse. Honestly, it could be worse. I can live with that, and I can get up and down my driveway. I'm just gonna have to start being less lazy and, you know, parking it back here as much as possible. But I think I'm gonna get lazy and park it on the street anyway. But just take this in, guys. Like, look at this fitment. It is ridiculous. The front, I'm gonna get a 5mm spacer to fill this little gap right here. There's like this gap. I want to fill this gap, so I'm gonna get a 5mm spacer. But the back is pretty much complete. Very, very dangerous though. Like, I am so close from cracking this quarter panel, or just worse, just destroying it and denting it. So before that happens, I think I'm just gonna keep dailying the E30, and I'm going to get a fender roll, or run 10mm spacers. Run 10mm spacers in the back and put 5 in the front and get rid of these 12s. But look at how much it's cambering. Like, it's sitting nice and low. Like, that's pretty much it, guys. The car is done. The car is done. The alignment is good. Everything's good. Everything's done, yo. The car looks ridiculous. It's very hard to drive right now. Like, I have to drive like a just retard at this point because of the wheels, and because of that especially. I don't want to destroy my fender. And look at that poke. That is some aggressive stance right there. That is very aggressive. I know a lot of you are not going to be a fan of this. I know Mike is probably watching this like throwing up right now, but you do what you want, you know. That's what it is at the end of the day. You can see the front's cambering in nicely. That's probably the safest way you can possibly run the front with this offset. It's really safe. Like, I'm no worry about rushing. Like, I have good space. I could run 5mm spacer. If I do that, I'll probably need a fender roll as well, but at least the wheels will poke out a little bit nicer. And give you guys a front view. Like, you can totally see the camber from, like, look at this. Look at that. Oh my God, that's crazy. This side shot. Sick. I love the way this came out. Took lots of planning, research, energy, hate, lots of advice, lots of everything. A lot of people told me just don't do this, but it is what it is. Next summer I'll run race stance. I'll run some Apex wheels. That's what I originally wanted. So let me talk about why I did this. I did this because this just looks better to me at the price range that I had for wheels. I wanted to get originally Apex ARC 8s in bronze, 18-inch wheels with a nice rice. That's probably my vocabulary now because of this. With a really nice race stance. There's gonna be a nice thick tire, really nice wheel gap, everything. With the Bilsteins, it was gonna be like a perfect track setup. But for what? This car's gonna go fast. This car, yeah, Shimile, with a tune, you can push like 300 wheel horsepower. Okay, cool. But how many times do you run into maintenance issues, performance, all this crap. It leads to other issues with the motor. All my subscribers who DM me with lots of tunes and stuff, like I'm still gonna do tunes and stuff, but I'm not gonna be pushing my car like that. And a lot of it is because of reliability. I just can't afford a mess up right at this point. I don't want something to go wrong to the point where the car is destroyed, because look at all these parts and stuff I put into it. Like, I don't want this car to be destroyed. That's the last thing I want. So it's really cool how I have the whole backyard right now. This is nice. It's like, I feel like my build is done. Guys, my car is done. Pretty much done. Now all it is wheels. That's it. I'm gonna keep swapping wheels, but that's really it. This car's done. Interior needs to be worked on, but exterior wise, it's done. Next step would be to get LED headlights, LED light bulbs and LED fog lights so I can see the road better and avoid potholes at night. I'm gonna try to avoid driving this car at night right now, especially because it looks so hot. Boy, I'm probably gonna get pulled over with the freaking tints at night. The tints look crazy. I don't know why on camera it doesn't look like I have tints at all for some reason. But anyway, guys, comment down below what you thought of this stance. I'm so sorry this video was late. Ran into a lot of, like, you know, hiccups and just lots of obstacles doing this. Obviously, something like this isn't easy. Running race stance is a lot easier than doing this. This, you gotta worry about camber, you gotta worry about flipping, you gotta worry about how the stretch is gonna look, you gotta worry about how much it's gonna poke out. Like, yeah, you gotta worry about that with race stance, but you don't have to worry about it as much, because this is all based off of your settings. Like, it's all based off of your specs. That's how it's gonna look. So it's kind of like an art. I know a lot of you won't see it that way. A lot of you will see it as, this is retarded, you can't drive, you can't even drive. How are you gonna drive in New York? You're gonna destroy your car, all this crap. Look, I got a bunch of friends that drive slammed cars. They do it. I'm 100% sure I can do it. So yeah, this is really it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Peace out.